Kirby.
Hi!
By the way, Kirby, just for a quick information before we start, if you press the home button at any point during the stream, if you press the home button or go like in the Xbox menu, make sure to go into the party, uninclude your audio, get back in the game, and then you'll go back into the party chat and re-include the audio so that your audio is in. Because if you do that, go on the Xbox home, it throws your audio out.
Whoa.
Right, good.
But I got you.
Good. Right, you ready? There you go. Good. Let's go. Good evening, everyone. Had a few technical difficulties, but we have managed to fix them. Thankfully.
Yes.
I'm very annoyed. My game progress got deleted, thanks EA. But we're here. But today, instead of the usually we have Cal here, but for today, we're joined by the one and only lovely American man, Kirby. Say hi, Kirby.
Hi.
How are you doing on this lovely evening?
Good. Anyways, Lord James is currently on pole with a 19-1.
Good. Just straight to the point. Yes, good.
Anyway.
Anyway,
and his teammate goes with P2. Wow.
Sigma Alonso moves up to second place, 1:19.363. He's showing some very good pace in qualifying, but kind of goes away, fades a bit during the race. Hopefully this trend will be turned around today. Also,
Indeed.
Also, fortunately, or unfortunately for Tom Gorian, we have Lord James, who has managed to come back to racing in the small break
Coots
we
bailed
had.
out of his lap.
The Vapid Coot has cooted on his
I'm
lap.
not really sure what happened, but he's not invalidated, but he's bailed out of his lap.
Maybe tire warm-up, or just a small mistake, costing him some valuable time, deciding to rather go into the pits.
Yeah, I think he should have tried maybe turning his car on and off again. That may have helped fix whatever technical problem.
I love how everyone says turn on and off. So basically the car is already turned on. You turn it on again and then you turn it off, so the car is off. You should say turn the car off and on.
Indeed, that is true. But we are, we have a lot of people out on track. Yep. Including the two Haas guys who both have the same helmet, which, not gonna lie, just solely for commentary purposes, not really the biggest fan of that, but, you know, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, we have the name tags to differentiate.
That is true. But Tom Gorian is on a lap in his Alpine. He is currently leading the championship by
a couple of points. Usually Cal is the one that has all
points.
Cal usually has the data at hand. I don't, for some reason. I don't have access to it, unfortunately. But it is indeed Tom Gorian who's leading the championship. Maybe actually he may have updated the thing. I can actually see it now.
Well, let's see. So at the moment, he is winning the championship by 7 points. So his lead is very marginal, but he's currently leading.
Obviously, last week, 2 weeks ago, before the week break, we were at Spa. As Tom spins! Tom spins around at Ascari, pushing a bit too much. He's lucky to not end up in the wall. He's going to be fuming at that one. I can already hear him.
Yeah, that was very similar to what Lance Stroll did at IRL. Or, excuse me, Sebastian Vettel did IRL at the 2019 race, just without the almost killing somebody rejoining the track part.
Indeed, should be.
Kurt Panic's went on pole, by the way.
Oh yeah, we completely missed it. Panic has shown some very good pace. In race pace, at least. Qualifying not as good as his race pace. But obviously, he's quick.
Well, that's his quality pace. He's winning this race then.
Yeah, well, it's not that much faster than James, to be fair. Well, at Spa, even though he started very far behind, I think a couple of positions behind, he was challenging for the lead. towards the middle part of it, but then obviously caused an incident, taking Finn's with him in the process as well. So racecraft Panic's racecraft leaves a lot to wish for.
Oh.
Unfortunately, at the moment, it's true.
As James has went first with an 18.9. Wow.
I was about to say, yeah, pretty
quite
fast.
a benchmark.
These guys are pretty fast.
Yes, he is the speed.
I wanted to make a spreadsheet just to see what kind of lap times people are doing, but I couldn't do that. Couldn't set lap times by myself, just to see how much these people are actually quicker than me or slower. Depends which side of things. But again, saves and accounts and whatever not working properly. I've screwed up my game save and it's gone now. It's deleted, reduced to atoms.
Game of the year, by the way.
Yeah, racing game of the year, I think. Kind of funny, not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to contact EA about that. Tell them that they need to wake up and do their jobs properly. Oh God, Lord
Very
James does something. There's definitely
he's put it at the.
No,
like
he's
he was
cut.
waiting to get his.
Yeah, he's got the chicane. He's cut a Scary. I think that may be
I think
some
he's
floor damage.
going to give his teammate slipstream.
He doesn't have any fuel though. No, he's just
okay,
ran out
I guess
of fuel.
I guess that would make it kind of hard then.
Very low on fuel. Maybe that's where he got that extra tenth of a second. Tenth or
Well,
two.
we'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
Indeed, correct. We will have to wait and see about that. At the
Sigma
moment,
Alonso is now starting a lap. He had a pretty good first run in his Haas.
yeah, Kevin, what do you think? By the way, speaking of Haas, what do you think about delivery this year? Just the car in general.
It looks better than last year, I guess, which wasn't saying a lot because this livery is kind of ass. But yeah, it's an improvement. It's an improvement.
It is an improvement. I do have to agree. It looks nice. The car seems to be working well as he invalidates.
Coming out of the second Lesmo.
Yep. So he's gonna have to try again. 5 minutes and 57 seconds left in this session. Dark Sabby, I think one of the newcomers in RFL this season. I think it's his first appearance. If you think about it,
going to the pits.
If you think about it, pace is pretty close. Like if you look at P7 all the way to 12th place, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's 0.3 of a second. Then you have a small gap of half a second. Then you have from 6th position all the way to P2. It's pretty close, 0.3 of a second. And then you have Lord James, kind of a bit of a league in his own. I'm not too
that's the cool thing about a track like Italy is it definitely it's one of those tracks where it'll really come down to all the fine margins because his Vapid spun like that, for instance.
It is true. I mean, this circuit is basically it's very straight line speed dependent and less downforce dependent as well. You've seen teams that didn't usually perform very well on other tracks perform very well in this particular circuit. Toro Rosso won a race here in 2008. Not really the fastest car at all, one of the slowest cars on the grid, I think. Still decent car in the midfield, I believe. Not the fastest, not the slowest, but thanks to setups. I think they used the dry setup for that race, even though it was wet, and towards the end they just pulled away. Vettel pulled away and won the race as well. It's one of my favorite races to watch back again. Actually, thinking about it, I've never actually seen it. I've only seen the final lap every now and then. What is it?
Watched, never mind.
Sorry?
I was gonna say, what was that going? I was gonna say, how have you watched it back then?
F1 TV.
Oh yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it's a very interesting little track here. should make for some interesting racing, given it's basically straight and then a few corners.
You see quite a lot of underdog performances around here. Oh, as Lord James,
Oh,
I
that's a
think,
bit
may have
wide.
missed his lap up there, running a bit wide. Tricky corner, this one, to take.
He didn't invalidate, though, which
It didn't.
surprises me with how weird the track limits are usually on this track.
Didn't invalidate, but definitely lost time. He
Yeah,
may
definitely.
have. Ooh, again. Ooh, I don't know if the floor of that car is probably trying to slap him in some way or in some form or another. That cars don't enjoy that, especially with how ground effect dependent they are. As Clumby, we just catch that. Clumby crashes at the exit of Ascari, ends up in the wall, loses his tire. So we've got our first retirement of tonight.
That could be a very common theme today.
Yep. Ascari is
because Ascari is really not an easy corner.
It's not an easy corner
really
at all.
not.
2016, last year's game as well. Those were the kind of games. 2018 too. It's like, I think this year's game, or like F1 23, my opinion, has been the easiest to take Ascari, and you can take it almost flat out with the right setup and the right tire temperatures.
Yeah.
It's big improvement.
I remember back on 2018, it was really bad.
Yep, 2018 was awful.
That's always the one that stands out for me.
2018 and 2016 were especially awful. Indeed. ...2016 cars had such little downforce around here that you would lose the car at the exit of Ascari.
Yeah.
Like, not even midway, like it happens in later games. Just here, you can lose the car and spin and hit the wall. The inside wall there. Or...
Yeah, it's definitely a very hard track to get right, I would say.
You would say
there's a lot of little, oh, he's in neutral. There's a lot of little details. It's all in the fine detailing. If somebody's retired, there's almost a crash there.
Let's go on board with Keitario, who's going into the final corner now. Oh, it even reset all my camera angles as well, and he goes really wide, and he spins around, he does a 360 and saves the car.
That was a good save, though.
Yep, but that screwed his lap over quite massively there. Completely ruined it.
That was a sick drift, though.
That was a sick 360, and complete deja vu over it. Some Euro beat, then you've got a perfect.
Oh no, you gotta do the Tokyo drift song.
Nah, my guy. No, nothing. No Tokyo drift there. Get out with that. Bring in the Euro beat. Bring in deja vu. That's the right one to go with.
It might be. I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what
doing something.
You don't know what that is.
He's following Vapid.
Tom is on a lap. He's on his final lap of the session.
Yeah,
right now, session is over.
They will be, I think, 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So Fizzy Kelly crossed the line. He finished in 12th. I mean, the entire field spread is very minimal.
Tom stays.
Vapid improves to 4th.
Tom improved by 66 thousandths of a second, but remains in P6. Still pretty close grid here in the top.
Yeah.
You could say top 6. Top 6 is pretty close.
Still all the top 2. I don't know why I said it like that. Still both of the top 2 is Sigma Alonso. He's going to cross the line. He's going to go P3. That's a big improvement from him. Here comes Colonel Panic. He is currently up on his lap, coming through the Parabolica. Is he going to be able to go on pole? Is he going to improve?
He does improve.
He did, but very marginally. So it will be Lord James on pole, barring a miracle. As he's going to go
and he goes even faster. 1:18.871. Impressive lap time there.
Oh my!
That was
AI car almost just died.
That almost was a massive calamity.
Yes. Well, and that will be qualifying over because Deton has had he did the same thing Carrier did coming out of the last corner. Because that
Yep.
is also another one that is very underrated in terms of difficulty, I'd say. Or very
Just
misleading in terms
the
of
exit,
difficulty.
yeah.
Yeah.
This you may think, oh, it's just a couple of straights and a few corners. It's really easy. It looks easy, but it's actually the complete
Yeah.
opposite. With if you don't have a setup that is balanced for good straight line speed and decent cornering, these corners
Yeah.
are going to be very difficult to take at a high you need confidence to go into the corners without losing your rear end, without understeering. Just, you gotta know what you're doing at every moment. So obviously now,
Yeah, this is definitely a track that's very hard to find that balance.
yeah, it is what it is. People will have to find out one way or another. So we have Lord James, Keno Panic, and Sigma Alonso in the top three. So two Haas's starting first and third. The rest of the grid we will look at afterwards. Just about in a minute.
Yes.
So obviously this track you can have all the pace in the world. You can be as fast as you want to be, but with gaps this close, I think James is gonna have a little bit of a slightly more difficult time pulling away,
Yeah,
especially
he's gonna.
with the slipstream, DRS, whatever. It's not gonna be as easy as he would like it to be to pull
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, he
And
will need a bit of a miracle in these first 2 laps, really, 2.5. Because if you don't, yeah, it's you really only have 2.5, or I'd say really just two. You only have really 2 laps to get it right, and then after that, well, from personal experience, breaking away from someone DRS on this track, not easy, not easy.
it's very difficult, yeah. But as soon as you
Yeah,
do, as soon as
till the pit stops anyway.
I've seen this with the AI, for example. The AI are gonna be all over you if they're in DRS range, but as soon as you get out DRS range, they will fight between each other, and then they will
Yeah,
lose time. And you, who's pulling away, by after 2 laps, you'll have a 6-second lead. So is that something you need to hope that happens the same this race for Lord James? Panic, Alonso, Keitario, Vapid, Tom, like those guys fight between each other and lose time to him, so he can get away.
yeah,
But that's usually how it works.
yeah. I would
Usually,
say so. They'll
but
be mainly holding on till the pit stops, and then once the pit stops happen,
that's when
either
that's
yeah,
when the things will change. That's when the race will be mixed up a little bit. Gaps will increase or decrease depending on who pits when and for what tires and how much pace they have towards the end. It's all we will all find out about it shortly. So we have top 7 starting on mediums. Then we have Dark Sabi in 8th place on the softs, and then the rest on mediums, exception of Clumby, who's starting on softs, and he's starting 13th position and last. So, Kebi, quick question. You've not raced very much on this game this year, am I correct?
very correct. Yes.
So maybe asking you the question of what kind of strategy would you would go for? Maybe do you know, or do you know what kind of
I
strategy you would
mean,
use?
I would say it's all been pretty similar. The last few years since we got rid of the rainbow tire compounds, and I think 2019 was it.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
all been
first year
it's
we
all
had.
been pretty similar. I mean, it'll be a one stop because this track isn't really known for having exponentially high tire where it's usually an easy one stop.
True, true.
As to what the one stop consists of, I'm not really sure. I think back in 2022 it was hards to either hards to softs if you could get the hards to last that long, and the race played out in the way that you could do that strategy because it's not always smart to stay out if there's a
Mm-hmm.
safety car, say lap. Oh, as we're going
Ooh,
to the grid.
so we're going to the grid. Indeed.
I didn't even know that. because I
I
couldn't
know,
see
it just
the.
went now. It just went now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Fun fact: practice like 20 I started league racing in 2016, right? But before that was F1, the game we all know and love, F1 2015. Actually, we don't love it because it was very buggy. Still fun to play though. That game I was doing a practice for a league race, right? Like an auditioning, so per se. And it was around Monza. I was driving the Williams at the time, I think. And I managed to do a one-stop going like one-stop hard like I think it was options to prime tires, maybe the other way around, not too sure. Tire wear on that game was abysmal, but I still managed to make it work and ended up winning the race by like half a minute because I just pit once less than everyone else, which is kind of funny to see.
Yeah.
That was an OP strategy back in the day, but performance also wasn't as big as today's games per se. This game I think has the most performance loss on tire wear in the last couple of years.
Yeah, yeah. I would say it's definitely a lot. Last year it wasn't really that much, but last year there wasn't also really that much tire wear most of the time. Most tracks were very simple ones, or actually I think all but 2 tracks were basically just one stops.
That is true.
It definitely wasn't the most interesting game for strategies.
This
But
game as
speaking
well,
of strategy,
this game as
mediums,
well.
mediums,
Medium soft. Yeah, medium.
one set of
everyone
hards
mediums.
and one set of softs. Interesting.
K Tarrier is going aggressive on the strategy, but it is Monza. Tire wear is not as pronounced.
It's definitely not. Yeah, it's definitely one of the easier tracks for it.
It's still bad. It's still bad because you've got very low downforce. The car is sliding around more. The tires need to work more. It's still bad, but it's not as dependent as on other tracks.
Definitely not, but I would say it feels worse because you just have no rear downforce.
That is correct.
I always remember how miserable of an experience it was. I always really did not like racing here. That doesn't matter, but here we go to 5 red lights.
Can't thank you for the poor camera angle, EA, but we're going, we're off. It's go for the Monza. James has a great start, but also there's panic. Very bad camera angles. Tom has done a Tom.
Oh, what has happened there? I am not sure what just happened, but that was interesting to watch. I'm not sure.
Oh, going 3 wide. There's a crash. 2 cars are out.
Oh,
already.
Oh my. Oh, okay. So both
the
of them have kept it out of the wall, but
Vespa Jupiter has been involved in
that.
that.
Oh, that's a safety car.
Dark Sabi, or first race here.
Both of them are
not
missing
making
front wings.
Yeah, not making a good impression here today. Already causing, well, not causing, already being involved in an accident. So quite a lot going on.
Quicker than I expected it, but that'll really be good for Colonel Panic.
So indeed, as you said, Panic did pass James for the lead. Tom has.
I'm not sure what happened to Tom there, but he almost. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he almost took out one of the leaders. I'm not sure what happened, but.
It's on stream. We can watch. We can look.
And he came flying into turn when his Terriers left. Or Terrier, my bad.
Let's try and get him in. Invite.
I'll do that.
Let's try and get him in. Yes, I know my friends list. Thank you. I'd
be surprised if anyone pits here, to be honest.
No, not baseless. No, not baseless.
Okay, Deton's coming into the pits. He's going to try something. He's going to try something different here. Interested to see what this is. Unless he's just trying to clear his pit stop now, which could be the case. Oh no, he's going on another set. Oh, he's changing the front wing, so I guess he had damage.
Yep. The number
His
3.
best.
He has the number 3 on that car. Looks familiar, doesn't it?
Well, the McLaren, I can't see.
Okay, Tari
Oh,
has
yes.
managed to
Yeah,
join
yeah,
back,
yeah.
so he's still in third. Luckily,
So does the Aston Martin, interestingly enough. That seems to be a very popular number.
number 3, yeah, it seems to be. I think it may also be the standard number, maybe. I'm not too sure.
Well, yeah, I see at least 3. Yeah. But I would say keep an eye out on Jupiter because he's on hards, and those could go to the end.
Yeah, but the performance loss is going to be massive around
Yeah,
there.
that is true.
As soon as your rear ends start to lose their grip, start to slide around, that's when you're in big trouble because you're just going to lose time at that point. As long as your rear end is stable, you can accelerate. The car doesn't spin out on you mid corner on the exit. You should be good, fine, good to go. So safety car is going to stay out. One more lap, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're on lap 2 of this race, and well, nobody's we have a safety car, but nobody's retired. That's the good thing here. So
Indeed, good to see still everyone in even after one lap. Yeah, if you're just tuning in now, we've had a change of the lead. Colonel Panic has taken the lead away from James. We know that Panic has some very, very good race pace, even on level of James at certain times during the race. But unfortunately, racecraft has not been Panic's strongest suit this year, so far this season. Hopefully it changes. Hopefully
Terrier's left again.
Okay, Talia has left the session again. Let's try and get him in once more. Just a
I
few
will say though, this will really help him out because now he has 3. He will now have basically reset the clock of time he can use to pull away. Because now he's gonna have a full, basically 3 laps to pull away, which could be really helpful.
True, that is correct. Also, yeah, this is I think the last game we will have safe DRS after 3 laps.
That is true.
Because a rule that
I always forget about that rule.
That rule I completely forgot about and only remembered on the second lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix in real life F1 season is that DRS is usable in lap 2 already. As a safety car.
That will really change league racing. That will really but some of these tracks that could make this. Ooh, James is getting right up next to him. He's going to be very aggressive on this restart by the looks of it.
True, indeed, I think so as well. One of the most difficult spots to have a restart on because after the final corner, what follows is a massive straight into the first chicane. With cool tires, that may be an issue, that braking zone, but now we will see. Yeah. We shall find out.
See.
It's
going to be very
wide.
Panic is going to be left at a very. Oh, he's managed to get a great restart here. I was thinking he was going to be put in a really bad position.
Oh, look at James though.
Great, but look at the straight line speed difference. He's going to have to go around the outside. The Panic covers it off into turn 1. He's going to have this attack covered, but now he needs to really focus on this. Oh, we've had another yellow. As he gets the lead. He goes around the outside at the infamous corner where Vettel and Alonso kept shoving each other off track, and he's taken the lead.
And he's taking it back quite nicely there. Very quick.
Very good.
Oh, ooh, there's a little bit of lagging going on by K-Tario. Tom is inside his teammate's ghost car. Trying to get by. Tom has gone past. Oh!
We've had a retirement. Oh, that will be another.
I thought for a second thought that was Lord James.
What happened there? James. Well, just as quickly as we went. So as quickly as we went back to racing, we are now under safety car again.
Indeed, and I just want to point out a fun fact. I just noticed Lord James used like 30% of his ERS to get past Panic. And Panic still had 100% before the safety car came out, so that means he didn't
Yeah.
try to really defend the position. So maybe part of a bigger strategy.
Could be
here.
some game. Yeah, could be some games going on here. As he's pitting. Oh, he's staying out. I think he tried to dummy him. But speaking of things that I didn't really catch on personally, Tom Gorian moved his way up to third. I think he restarted the race sixth. So he managed to move himself all the way up to third in that half a lap we got going again.
Yeah, but
it's very good stuff from the Alpine driver.
Yeah, but we need to look into that because I was seeing before, like, I was still seeing under yellow flag conditions cars being overtaken and giving positions and whatever. So I don't know what's going on there. We need to look into it after that.
Well,
after that race,
we will definitely see.
So I'm
But
pretty sure there were cars being
amount of people
overtaken.
have pit, and they're going on hards. Interesting call here. Because I know you've won an RFL race here, flexing. You've won an RFL race here, right?
Yes, I think.
But,
yeah, my favorite league race win of all time. As Keitario leaves the session again.
I remember how happy you were afterwards. But obviously, having that experience, what personally would you do in a situation like this? As I'm trying to get him back in here, it's not working.
In a situation like this,
yes,
I, for
now
example,
half the grid just pit.
Well, that's the thing. It's only lap 5, right? What I would do, depending on what tires are starting, you don't usually expect safety cars around you. It's a track where safety cars rarely come out. But if I were now in James's shoes, for example, most people behind me have pit already. Like, well, most people. Vapid. The only two people the only people I worry about. The only person I worry about is Vapid and Keitario. Because those two can be fast. When they're good, they can be really, really fast. They can challenge for wins, obviously. But, you know, they have to make their way through the field now. And you have track position, you've got nobody in front of you that you need to overtake. So but if I were in James's shoes, I would not have pit either because for five laps, 22 laps to the end, tires couldn't last those. But I think pitting later on for fresher tires can upset the free pit stop advantage these guys have. So what I would do, I would stay out, not pit if I were in the lead, and I would wait until I can normally pit, or if there's another safety car, like 5 laps.
Have to wait and see.
Then that would make more sense to me. Obviously, these guys know what they're doing. They have experience, especially Vapid, one of the longest running drivers in RFL, just in general league racing. He's been around since 2016. As the safety car does come in this lap, now the question is, how will Lord James handle this restart? How will Panic handle this restart?
Are we going to see a vice versa of the last restart?
We will find out soon enough, but cars really close to each other, like almost overtaking.
Remember, Tom Gorian's now in third too. He's going to have a clear run at this as well, if he can get a good enough restart. How aggressive is he willing to be?
Obviously, Tom is leading the championship at the moment. He's in this race as championship leader. He needs to be calm and collected. If James has James's good day, if nothing goes wrong, he can win any race he wants. He's got pace superiority.
Oh, he's went!
And he's gone.
He has left Colonel Panic behind. That will give Tom Gorian a great chance to try to make a move here. Now we have the classic Monza fishtailing going down the straight. Is Tom Gorian going to go for the overtake? No, but now he's going to...
there's a Williams.
Oh, he's went deep, though. That's really hurt the Haas, who was trying to overtake. Oh, that was very close. But that really hurt Sigma Alonso, who was trying to overtake
Panic.
Tom Gorian, but now Tom Gorian's going to pass him for second. It's a repeat of the move that James did to get the lead. Another great move there.
Cars still going into the braking zone side by side as Sigma Alonso
Sigma
runs
Alonso's cut
wide.
the corner.
Cuts the
As
corner.
lots of people have. Oh my! We have a Williams
God, look at
wing
the back
damage.
here.
A lot.
Oh, there's a
lot
Red
of
Bull
kerfuffling
Fisichella's
has happened
off.
there. Oh, there's a crash. Oh, the carrier's out. Oh,
Tarrier
no.
is out.
We've had carnage, and that is another safety car here.
Ay. Fisichella's also left the session.
As the calamities continue.
Yep. So, okay, Tarrier once again crashes out of the race. That's not the first time it's happened this season. I think he's had more
And once
DNFs.
again, we have failed to make it a lap.
Yep. I think we're still 7 laps in and we still have not done a full racing lap yet. Like a proper racing lap. But this time, Tom once again capitalizes on a restart and is up to second behind his direct championship rival.
Yep.
Do they pit?
As Tom's pitting. Oh,
Tom is pitting.
We got mixed strategies again here.
What tires does Tom go on? Does he go on
You
hards?
have to
He
presume
does.
it's the hards. You would have to presume everyone at this point is going on hards. Well, I guess not. Colonel Peng's going on the softs. Interesting. He will need to be watched on this restart. This could be. Wow, that was really throwing that fence was really throwing me off. the fence just the light on the fence just flickering was really throwing me off there.
Noticing all little details.
Yes. Well, I thought it was raining for a second. But yeah.
We've got rain.
But now it's a
Sunny
Haas
day.
1-2.
Indeed. Something you would never think about happening in real life.
That's true.
Although they do seem to have fixed the tower issues in real life. Doing a great race in Saudi Arabia last time out, scoring a point and moving up to 6th place in the Constructors' Championship. In real life, good on Haas for getting the car right. They pulled Magnussen holding up everyone as much as he wanted, and then pulling away like 6 seconds towards the end. Shows that the car has some very good amount of pace hidden within it, and that's always good to see.
Indeed.
Even
we
though
want more competitive cars.
Even though it's not the driver you wanted to score a point, still points for the team. As I think James is into the pits. Yep.
Yep, that is an interesting call there. Because now that will drop him to last. Or second to last, because Columbia, I think, is also pitting. Oh no, Vapid's pitting again, my bad.
So, in the span of 9 laps, we've gone 2 retirements and 3 safety cars. This is the 3rd one. We've not had a clean racing lap yet. Like a full, complete, high-speed lap.
That is true, we are yet. But, luckily or unluckily for some, I think we can only have 4 safety cars in a race. So we are already not even halfway through this race about to hit the limit. The game's limit. Which isn't really good.
True.
It's not really good because then it kind of screws people up if they have an incident, later in the race, if we get another one, for instance. But yeah, that's how the game works, unfortunately.
True. Limitless amounts of safety cars and red flags like on F1 2014 would be nice.
It would be, but
yeah, the more I
could think of league races. I've had league races where if they did that we would have had like almost at least 95% full races done under safety car, which I mean would be interesting to experience. I would say that it would be interesting to experience, but not fun as we're gonna have a late restart here.
Comes
Sigma
in this lap.
leading.
So this time it's the other Haas who's leading the race. Tom has pitted and he's in 5th place now, down from 3rd. So he's only lost 2 places, really. 3 places, actually. But now it's time to see TRC, Deton, and Sigma Alonso battling it. We'll try and battle it out.
Boys, these went really early.
He's gone really early, yeah.
They were just complaining about how they always leave the restarts late. Well, Sigma Alonso decided he didn't want any of that, and he went real
goes
early.
past.
I like that.
Fisichella goes past. Ooh, Panic me.
Panic and Gorian going at it.
Tom really aggressive.
Oh,
he gets
contact. They're off the track.
Ooh, okay, that's not good.
That will be probably sent to the stewards, I would imagine, but that definitely could have ended a lot worse. As now James is going to pass Gorian. All the advantage he just had has went away just like that.
Around the outside, he tries to go around the outside, and then
now
pushes.
he's returned the favor, but not. Oh well, that was
and now
naughty from
Plumby's
Tom
ahead.
Gorian there. Yeah, no.
Tom
Definitely
Gorian
a pretty.
yeah. Tom really getting the elbows out there.
Yeah, he definitely sent some frustration in that cockpit.
Yeah, I mean, it's an attempt at racing. Oh, there's a spin. Vesper Jupiter spins. He does a nice 360 though.
Gone. Oh, okay. We're about to.
Tom Gorian is trying to get past Dr. Mo. Does he make it around the outside? Yes.
So Sigma Alonso,
nice
he's currently doing a great job as of right now. Leading by 8/10. Him and Deton have broken away from the rest of the field. But as they really need to right now, but
Panic down the inside of Fisichella. Nice.
Good move into turn 1.
That's a pure move on pure straight line speed, and no aid of DRS.
Yeah,
something's
what's
happened.
happened back there? I think Jupiter and Vapid collided.
I think it's just slowing down there, Vesper Jupiter. So Vapid is down in 10th. He must have been involved in some squabbling as well.
Yeah, I think those two may have had an incident.
Tom has been re-overtaken by Dr. Mo in the process there.
And he has his championship rival right behind him.
Oh, he's gone wide.
Oh, that was aggressive. And that's going to allow both of them through. Was great by Tom, but not really what he wanted to happen there. But now they're going to block the track.
Ooh,
good bit of
gamesmanship a little bit. Wow, close.
Oh, James!
James saves it.
A lot of fishtailing there, but he saved it.
Tom Gorian is gonna be very happy about that because
we have very aggressive driving on this restart. Because now the DRS is enabled, it's about to get a whole lot better.
Tom
Gorian's gonna go around the outside. He's up to 5th now as we've had a yellow. Oh, it's Vesper Jupiter out of Parabolica. Not sure what happened there, but he didn't catch it. But now Sigma Alonso, he's still leading, but he's only 5/10 ahead.
Touches Tom. Dark Sabby touches Tom on the rear tire. Luckily, no damage done there.
Yeah.
So next up is Fisichella. Panic.
But Sigma, Alonso, and Deton are currently both pulling away from Fisichella, which is what they need to do. Colonel Panic will catch them, but he is not going to the end of the race. So I don't think really. Once he does catch them, they really need to worry all that much about him.
Deton showing some promising pace this weekend around here at Monza.
He's going for the lead now. He's going to wait, leave it for the main straight, just sit behind him, or they're just towing each other along, because they know that AlphaTauri is
closing in real fast
at a very quick rate.
Fisichella's gone past. Fisichella's been passed by Tom. So Tom making the overtake, one we're not seeing.
Oh, they're going 3. Oh, they're not going 3 wide. Lots of very intense racing going on, as you would expect. Yeah, that's the great thing about Italy, especially on a game like this where Slipstream is really powerful and ERS and all that. Like, this is a great racetrack. Very entertaining to watch as well.
Sigma Alonso is getting past.
Deton did get the move for the lead.
Oh, look at Panic there as well at the same time, getting a good exit. Yeah, he's going to try
to be opportunistic. He's going to get it done. Ooh.
Around the outside of Curva Grande, and he gets it through.
Oh, I think he's going to try to get both of them here. Oh, he is going to try to get both of them here.
Come on, make it clean,
Oh,
boys.
he's put himself on the curb.
And he's been pushed wide there, huh?
Yeah, that
Very
has not
aggressive.
worked out for him, but now Sigma Alonso is leading the race again. He has
And
taken full advantage of that.
And look who's closing in again. Right there.
Yeah, Tom Dorian, that's good.
We've got really poor camera angles on this track though, unfortunately. But as you can see in the background.
Tom is trying to take full advantage of the fact that he does not have Lord James right behind him. He needs to take full advantage of that.
Out of Ascari, look at Panic there, really close to Deaton.
Yeah, Deaton went a bit wide going into Ascari. That might really hurt him.
Now, Panic down the inside.
Oh, he tries to stick it around the outside. That's some great driving from Deaton there.
But Panic's
passed. Lost half his wing. I think he's lost half his wing though.
Has he?
Yeah, I think he's lost his. Yeah, he's lost his end plate.
Yeah, he's lost his end plate. Yeah, he does have wing damage.
Oh, is he gonna send it into turn 1? Oh, he goes for a late move. No contact. But that will definitely caught Sigma Alonso off. He's gonna get the move done. He takes the lead.
Indeed, he does. But yeah, Panic does have wing damage, like you mentioned, and that's gonna hamper his performance massively. I don't know why it does on this game. It's just an end plate that doesn't have much to do with the wing itself.
That's also really going to slow up everyone behind him.
And Tom's going to be smiling. Tom's going to be smiling about that because look, he's gotten close to it, but James is behind him too, so he needs to make quick work of these guys.
Yeah, they're going to need to be really careful here. This could get, this could get really, really interesting here. Oh! Sigma Alonso gets right up on his rear wing there.
Yeah, the damage can be felt. You can see visually how much he's struggling to keep the car on track. Look at this train. Tom having
Sigma Alonso, he's gonna try to go for it here. He will.
Already? Where's the patience?
Yeah, on the exit, he's still gonna get the DRS.
Tom is on the inside.
He did that the right way. Oh, they're gonna beef. Oh, this could get really. Oh, this is gonna be really interesting here. Deaton's passed all of them. He's taking the lead on the outside.
Oh, Tom slows. I think Tom is gonna.
He needs to be very careful here. Don't risk anything. As Jupiter's retired, is that going to be another safety car? Yes.
Oh yeah, safety car indeed. So quick. Did Tom stay ahead?
Penalty for a collision. Sigma Alonso. He's got a penalty for a collision. 5-second stop and go. I'm not sure what happened there, but.
Maybe collision, was not expecting him to slow down that much.
Well,
hit him.
Well, they collided in some sense. I'm not sure why I didn't see it, but yeah.
Now this goes into favor of Colonel Panic now, because he can come into the pits, change. He could even go on mediums, go to the end theoretically. Change his wing, strap on a new, brand spanking new set of mediums, and go to the end. And a fresh front wing as well. He could.
He will.
This can help him, right?
This can help him quite a bit. This will definitely help him because. Yeah, this is definitely the best case scenario for him because now he will be on the freshest tires. But this also really helps Deaton and Sigma Alonso. Check my audio. Okay, it's good. Cool. Yeah, but this will really help Deaton and Sigma Alonso because now they are.
Did you go on the?
Yeah, I did everything. It's good. Yeah.
Let me check.
But Sigma, Alonso, and Deaton will both be in good positions because of this.
Yep. It's included. Everyone's spinning. Everyone's spinning.
Tom Dory got hit by Colonel Panic, though. He's damaged his wing now even more, but it won't really matter at this point.
I think he's completely
lost everybody's pitting. So what will people do then? Is it the red tire?
No, it's on the mediums.
Ooh. Some split strategies here.
Deaton is on the softs. Tom gains in all of that and goes second.
Yeah. So some very split strategies here. Half the grid on softs, half the grid on mediums, and Columbi who is put on hards. Which
getting a lot of places. Vapid getting a lot of places. Sigma a lot. Lord James, because of this is all. This is all thanks to the different pit assignments. of the
Yeah,
pit box are in
Deton.
different positions. Tom has gained
Yeah, Deton
massively.
will be in a really good spot here. He is in a really good spot right now.
Yeah, and Lord James, because his teammate pitted in front of him, he's lost so much time, and now he's behind the likes of Vapid and Sigma Alonso. And Colonel Panic as well. Panic is really quick today, and I don't think James is going to have an easy time getting past him.
Yeah, this will also really help Tom in the championship. Because he is second. Yeah, he's on the slower tire, but, you know, because I think now we have reached the safety car limit, which means we should go green to the end of this race. I think it's 4. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but...
Maybe that may be the case, but that means
Well,
that...
I think it is on this game, but I guess we'll see, right?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that.
I don't think it's advantageous at this point, to be honest, to go on mediums. But we will see.
Medium tires, they do last the distance quite nicely with a decent amount of pace, but the soft tires, they will be much quicker at the beginning, obviously, but...
Yeah, but I'm not really sure that there's long enough left in this race where they will die off. I think that's going to be kind of what really hurts them here.
Yeah, but yeah, that could end up being the case, but you never know as physicality.
But ultimately, we will see.
Never know for sure. Soft tires do degrade very quickly at some point, but towards the end of the race, they should be able to last quite nicely. It's the fact that Lord James last time out in Belgium also had pitted in with a reasonable amount of laps to go for the softs, and they completely died on him on the final 2 laps.
Well, yeah. I mean, we'll see. But Belgium is also a lot different of a track than Italy is in terms of tire wear.
Much larger track as well.
But it'll be interesting to see, because Deton, for these first few laps at least, he's in a great position here. Yeah, all 3 cars behind him are on mediums. He does have a penalty though, which won't really help him, but you know, to start off with, he should definitely have the pace advantage, and he had great pace before. So I don't see why, you know, at this point, at least on track, I don't see why he couldn't, you know, at least, if not winning the race, finish top 3, like, because he's looked pretty good in this race so far.
He does indeed look very good this race. But
it'll be interesting to see how he attacks this restart, because
safety car.
This will be very important for him to get right.
The cars behind usually the restarters the lead. I've always been a bit iffy tonight. The cars really close, almost hitting each other, going off track, overtaking each other during the safety car as well. A bit iffy, but we shall look into it after that. After the race.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things I'm glad about not driving, because this, it gets a little bit chaotic. I'm not really a fan of it myself personally, but yeah.
Fully
when
agree.
will Deton go? He's went now. He's early
gone
again.
now. But Tom
saw how well that worked out.
Tom chases him down.
Vapid's gonna try to have a go at Dr. Mo for 3rd. Gonna have to go around the long way. He's thought better of it. Oh no, he's went for a late move and he's made it work. Mo's went off the track.
Mo's got. Ooh, watch the rejoin. Watch the rejoin.
Saved
watch the rejoin.
He saved it, though. Good bit of driving there to not spin off again and crash. Has Lord James pit again?
Yes, he has. He has.
Ooh, I'm not sure what happened there, but that will also be very.
May have gotten wing damage during
important.
the safety car. May have gotten wing damage under safety car. I could check for
that will be
pit stops.
But now a huge burden's just been lifted off of Tom's back there.
Nope.
But
no
something
wing
that's
damage.
not been helped by Tom Gorian, will be the fact that Sigma Alonso on fresh softs is directly behind him.
Sigma Alonso's shown some very good pace in qualifying, but race pace always dropped off a little bit. But look at him, he runs wide. That's another thing. He likes to get penalties. I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly. Look at that, Colonel Panic.
He likes to get penalties. I don't think. No.
Well, likes to get
Tom's trying to line up a move out of the last corner. Here we go.
Likes to get penalties in terms of track limits. Tom lines up behind him.
He needs to get this done now.
Yeah, he needs to try. Now he's not going to be able to He's gonna. Ooh, Sigma Alonso closes the gap. And now
See
he's
if
right
he tries
there.
to do the Max Verstappen approach of forcing his opponent into a mistake through turn 1.
Let's see. Sigma Alonso's a bit too far back to try a move. But yeah, all Tom needs to do now, the next 8 laps, is just damage limit. If he can't get the lead, get it. At the moment, he is winning the race because penalties. Go on board with Tom Gorian's Alpine.
He's just slightly closing in now. He needs to kind of get this done soon, though.
He's gonna
Because he
bite
also has Colonel Panic joining both of them, and he's throwing Bapakuda along as well.
Yeah, he needs to bide his time though. Any rushing a move is not the way to go.
Well, that's true, yes.
With Lord James
But he
so far
also
behind,
does need to have some urgency, though.
still not fall asleep obviously, but still just bide your time.
But Deton definitely has the advantage going down the straight. Either that or he's using ERS.
Sigma Alonso was having a look at Tom there. Oh, he goes on the curve, and that may cost him some time on the exit. It does. Tom is closer to see Deton than Alonso is to Tom.
Here we go.
Oh, look around the outside. Now he's
This
gonna.
is chance.
Is he gonna try it now?
He's going to bottom out at the end of the straight.
Oh, he tries
he's going
it.
for it.
He's gone for it.
That
Don't
was very tight.
watch out.
Not sure I agree with that decision by
I
Tom there.
think-
That's going to leave him vulnerable.
I may have had.
Oh!
Should have waited there for DRS.
Very close. That was almost a crash right there.
Beautiful camera angle here, as we can see all cars going through that corner. Sigma Alonso's being attacked by Panic now. Tom Gorian goes for the lead. Ooh, Alonso.
Alonso and Panic battling.
Successfully defends the position quite nicely there, almost running on the curb, but still manages to keep it on track.
Yeah, but somebody who this is really helping out is Vapid.
Vapid is there.
This is keeping him like right in touch with the leaders. As he's now going to try down the inside of Sigma Alonso. He gets it done. He's up to P4 now. He's going to have DRS as well because he's right behind Panic. This could work out beautifully for Vapid. He has the straight line speed, which he appears to. Oh, this could be a 3-wide situation. Oh, it will be. Ooh.
Sigma
Here he
Alonso
goes down the
out.
inside. Very aggressive as they're touching each other.
Panic very aggressive there. Yeah, very aggressive from Panic to cut Vapid off there.
Oh, as Deton's retaking the lead of the race, by the way. That straight line speed he has is really helping him out.
Yeah, the DRS overtake there. I missed it. I missed it because we were seeing that 3-wide moment.
Yeah, we have all sorts of stuff going on in this race. But is this going to be what we see for the rest of this race? The constant switching, because this track is very...
Now look at this.
It's a lot like the Indy 500 with F1
This is what's
cars,
happening now, what I told you. This is what I told you at the beginning. If these guys fight as hard as they are, they're going to lose time, and they have lost time. They're out of DRS range of Tom. So that means
Tom is sitting behind him.
Tom and Deton can pull away. Tom has figured, I think Tom has figured out that maybe the best way to get past him is on the main straight. Because Deton does seem to have the straight line speed advantage at the moment with that car.
Yeah, but remember the fact he does have because of the fact Deton has a penalty. Oh, look at the speed he has through that corner. Yeah, that's the
look
great
at
thing
that!
about this
Look
track.
at the speed.
You see the balance of either trying to run as little downforce as possible or running downforce but then lacking out on the straights. And I think that's what you're seeing is there's contact. He's forced him over the curb.
Yeah, that was
he will get the lead.
That was
because
more,
of that, but that was very iffy. That was
more Deton sliding into the corner more than anything. There wasn't actual proper contact made.
Yeah. For me, well, I guess we'll have to see. For me, yeah. I'll leave that.
Oh, look at this! Panic has managed to get himself in DRS range of these two.
He's now back in this fight, and he's dropped the other two, which will be very helpful for him. There's a yellow.
May have been clumsy.
It's Dr. Mo, who's fun.
Dr. Mo, okay.
Coming out of,
I don't
know the corner name.
Look at Deton getting closer, but losing time.
Yeah.
You could see him lose time in the corners.
Yeah. He backed off there. I think these two are now basically in sync with each other. They just keep re-overtaking each other on the start-finish line. But I think, yeah, you see, that's the delicate balance here. Either too much downforce or too little downforce. But for him, he has enough where he's gonna fly right past here. Look at that. It was Panic. He hits Tom. Oh, there's contact. He's just nudged his rear end there a bit. But now it just keeps on happening. It's gonna be. This is now basically down to who times this right, makes the overtake when they need to.
Yep.
Tom had a bit of a slide there coming out of the.
I think Deaton does have corners. He loses out a little bit, but they are very evenly matched in pace.
Yeah, what he loses in the corners, he gains on the straight. And I think, honestly, he's fast enough where he keeps the time up in the corners, and I think, honestly, he's went the right way with this. Because he's not really losing that much time in the corners, but he has way more straight line speed to compensate with, too.
And like you said, it's a fine balance between that straight line speed, and if I were to choose between a little bit more downforce or a little bit more straight line speed, I'd choose more straight line speed because you can defend better like that or re-overtake people easier.
Yeah, but you'll see it on this straight. Look at just how much time he's gaining on him.
Yeah, but not as much as last. He is a bit further away. Is he
really
gonna try?
Is he gonna go for it? Oh, he
No,
is.
he can't. He can't.
Real far back though. He thought better of just full out sending it, but gained time out of it. I would say I would call that a success.
How close he is now. He's gonna try around the outside. No, he can't. Tom covers that off.
Yeah. Good defensive
he runs
driving
wide
there,
though. He runs really wide. This gives Panic the chance to attack him. But
yeah, this is Tom's chance. He needs to take advantage of this. He needs to get away.
He is getting away a little bit.
Pulled out about 3/10 there.
It's almost, the gap is almost a second.
Yeah, he really needs to push this final. This is the race for him right there. He needs to push through this third sector here. He really needs a good run out of that last corner, which he has been getting. He has been really strong in comparison out of the last corner.
And now Deaton has Panic to worry about behind him.
Yeah, now he has to cover off Panic too. Tom not really pulling off as much as he would have wanted there, as he's being passed anyway. Colonel Panic gets passed. Now he's going to have a straight shot at Tom for the lead of this race, and he does not have a penalty either, so this is for the lead.
Nothing he can do though because he's boxed in.
Yeah, as he's went real wide.
Oh, what a switchback. Can he do it? Can he pull it off?
This is what Tom needs right here. He needs these two fighting. And it doesn't look like they will. Tom will probably be very irritated right now in that cockpit.
He only needs to just keep it calm.
Oh, that was not exactly what he wanted there. He had a huge slide coming out of what's turn 2?
Variante della Roggia.
Yeah, that.
Just a second gain. Look at the straight line speed of Panic as well. Oh, there's a yellow flag. I think that maybe.
Yeah, has Tom fried his tires in that spin? That is the question, because he is now looking very vulnerable. But this could also be a tactic, because I think leaving it till, because Panic's gonna pass him here. We know that. But if he's able to keep with him, and then he passes him again on lap 27, the start of lap 27. That could be the race winner right there. That is leaving himself in the best position here.
Oh, look at Deaton though. Deaton as well. Ooh.
That's not. Ooh, he tried to fade him. But now Tom is going to. Oh, this is going to be very aggressive here.
Very stressful situation for Tom. All these drivers at the moment.
Yeah, very stressful. Yeah, this is just very stressful racing in general. I certainly not like to be a part of this, that is for sure.
Vapid is also there, keeping it close. Oh! Deaton has had a slide and he's lost position to Vapid this time around.
Yeah, that's put Vapid on the podium there, on track as well.
So
but
now
Tom
Vapid.
really. Also worth pointing out, Panic has way more ERS at his disposal than Tom.
But Tom does have the DRS advantage now. We're almost about to enter the final lap. Vapid could also have a shot at the win now because he's closer to Tom than Tom is. No, actually, yeah, he's closer to Tom than Tom is to Panic.
I think Tom's done the genius thing here. He's going to be the he's going to start this last lap with DRS. This is going to be, if he can get this move done here, he has put himself in a very good position. Ooh, you're gonna have to go a long way around though. It's gonna be a case of who's later on the brakes. Panic, they're side by side. Tom has the inside line. Force him a bit wide. Who's gonna get the better exit there? Even. It's gonna be side by side. Vapid Coots now in this too. Oh, is they gonna set it 3 wide? Oh, Vapid's a bit on the grass there. He's on the inside. Oh, is Vapid about to bug up everyone? There's contact. Vapid has the inside line. Oh, there's contact. Oh, he's forced Tom wide. And now, there's a...
Oh, Tom is in the wall. No. Tom is in the wall.
Deaton's taking the lead of the race. That is not went well at all there.
That was very aggressive from all of them.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, that's racing on the last lap, man. That's just... Yeah. That was... I expected it. Yeah, but now Colonel Panic is leading the race. He is leading this on track, but...
Ooh, Deaton. I don't know if Deaton... I'm not sure if Deaton put Tom in the wall there.
I'm not... No, that was between Colonel Vapid and him. That was... Yeah, Deaton wasn't even... But now... Wow. Colonel Panic is going to win the race on... Or, excuse me, Deaton's going to win the race on track, but Colonel Panic will... officially win the race. We will have to see what actually happens.
I know it wasn't Deaton, it was Dark Sabby who put Tom in the wall, I think, there at the end as well.
Well, I didn't see that, but man, that was interesting. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's.
This will definitely be. There will definitely be some inquiries after that. Yeah.
Very interesting racing there at the end, but I don't think...
There will definitely be, but...
I think Tom was innocent in that one.
Well, I think it's... We'll have to see, but Colonel Panic, regardless, he wins the race. We were saying everything about him earlier, but man, he pulled through today. He pulled through. He gets his... I think it's his first RFL win, right?
Panic, yeah, it's first RFL win, yeah.
Yeah, first RFL win, and does it in a great way at AlphaTauri's home race, because they are based around, or they're based near the Monza circuit, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. But yeah, it'll be him who wins the race. Vapid Coot, very good comeback from him, all things considered, to finish second. Sigma Alonso, very underrated drive to finish third. He was there all day. He drove really well. Deaton in fourth. He drove, honestly, I would say he's my driver of the day, personally. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens with his penalty, but man, good race from him. Tom Gorian recovers to fifth. Not what he would have wanted, but, I mean, still good points. Still outscores his championship rival, but I'm sure he will not be happy. Dark Sabby on his debut, P6, very good drive from him. Columbia in seventh. Laura James in eighth. Don't know what happened to him, but difficult day for the championship, for one of the championship contenders. Dr. Mo in ninth, and rounding out the finishing order was WF1 Fisichella.
And yeah, I have a feeling we'll see lots of tickets tonight being sent in the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
I have a feeling about that. There's already people not happy about racing with a specific person already, but we shall see afterwards what kind of tickets and stewarding will be done. So that was Monza for you. Quite an exciting race. Lots going on. Last lap calamities once again. And yeah, we shall see what happens next. I think next week we're back next week. What race? I'm not too sure. Maybe Australia. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see about that. Obviously, it's been fun to commentate today. It was actually very, very entertaining race with lots calamities going on. Kirby, thank you for joining me for today. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Had fun. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed yourself as well. Hope everyone.
Yeah, I did.
Hope everyone was who watched enjoyed the race, and we will catch you next week. And it is goodbye from myself. Goodbye from Kirby as well. Bye. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.